Since left, how's it been going for you?
It's been great. We've been grinding for the most part and just taking it day by day, and I think everyone's improved a lot and everything. That's what you want out of spring ball. So everybody's coming out working, having fun, and grinding together.
How much has it changed being able to participate a lot more this year than last year?
Well, it's a completely different thing, not being able to play last year and this year, so it's night and day. But still take it for what it is and just try to get better.
Was it hard keeping your head in the game last year? Knowing that you weren't going to be able to play at all, was it hard keeping?
There was a little bit of that, but it was more just being with the guys was everything, and learning from Jake and learning from some of the other guys on the team, and then doing the scout team thing around through the week. So obviously on Saturdays I was on the sideline and seeing the play call and all that stuff. So it wasn't too bad, but it was just different.
Do you feel like you've kind of? Do you feel like you've progressed as a quarterback and understanding the system a little bit better?
Yeah, I could say that. There's a lot. Obviously, I didn't get the live reps and that kind of thing, but I progressed on the mental side of things. I had the chance to see things from a different perspective than I was ever able to do. So it was a new and different thing for me, and I learned a lot from it.
How do you think the quarterback room has been going so far? There's a lot of guys back there and a lot of guys in there. How have you all fit in, and how's the competition?
We don't really talk about competition. We're all great friends and a great group of dudes in that room, great coaching. So, we're all just coming out here and focusing on our own games and, working together to anything we can do to help this team. So, we don't really talk about the competition because we're all working together.
Looking forward to Saturday and just kind of get a chance to play in front of some people and see you guys.
Yeah, no, it'll be having the fans out here. I'm sure people have been waiting all spring to see some football, and it'll be great to get out here from the home state. And my friends and family are coming down too, so a little bit of juice and excitement Saturday, and I'm excited.
Say you just focus on your own game. What do you think you've improved on since Georgia?
There's a lot of things. Just growing older, you get a little more experience that way, and all the reps and all that stuff, just several different things.
Better beard?
What's up?
Better beard?
Yeah, I don't know. I got a shave here.
Having that whole last year to work with Spiker, baseball, and those guys, how much do you think this spring?
It's great. Obviously those guys have taken a huge step in improving this spring too, and you can see improvement everywhere from all different positions. So from my point of view, it was cool to have those guys on the scout team last year because they showed great things last year, and then now they're running, instead of doing the scout team, they're doing our offense, and they're showing great things this year. So I'm excited for what guys like those guys are going to do this year.
How hard is it to get into a groove and a rhythm out there when you're splitting the reps with 4 other guys?
That's what I mentioned earlier. You just kind of got to focus on your own game and do the best you can. Just like every rep, you got to try your best to improve on. So, that's going to be anywhere in the country. So, it's only going to make it better.
Yeah, take us through that ball that you threw to Andre. Kind of a little bit infectious. Got the whole team, both sides kind of going.
Yeah. It's just one of those moments. We called the right play at the right time, and Andre ran a good route, and the line protected. So that's all I had to do was do my job because everybody else did theirs.
Yeah. Jake, you haven't played a competitive football game in over 2 years. How much was there just kind of knocking some rust off, getting back out there?
That's a big part of it. Just the biggest thing is the live thing, but just however many reps I've gotten this spring and even on the scout team last year, I kind of tried to stay that have the competitive edge to me. So we'll see. The spring game's going to be a fun one for me. Back in front of people and just playing. But I feel like I haven't lost much. It's just kind of getting back into shape, like you said.
On the spring game, are you more concerned about trying to prove something, or just like you say, just get back into the groove?
There's nothing to prove. People are going to have high expectations or whatever. The offense, defense, whatever. But just go out there, have fun, and ball out with the guys. That's what everybody wants to see, and that's what the coaches want us to do: go out and have fun, and no further than that.
How do you respond to the crowd that says Jacob Eason is the savior of the Husky offense?
I had that same thing going on when I was committed to Georgia. So, you look at it, you see it, whatever. But I just focus on my own game. You got to block out the outside noise. That's what Coach Peterson says, and just focus on what you can do to get better each and every day.
Does the hype at times make you slightly uncomfortable that it's out there like that?
Like I said, it's just something that you don't really focus on.
Yeah.
I'm just in the locker room, I'm just another guy on the team, I'm so happy to have a great team, with a group of guys to be around. So, yeah, you don't really focus on the outside noise. You just kind of do everything you can to get better.
How are you maybe a different quarterback than the guy that just showed up here a year ago, 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, last year obviously was different because I wasn't able to play, and this year there's a little bit more being that I had an opportunity to play, and just getting reps on with our offense rather than scout team. That's just the main thing, and I think just building more relationships with the offensive guys, with some of the older guys and everybody else. That's a little bit different, and just small things.
Are you fully comfortable with this playbook now that you've been running other teams' playbooks?
It's each and every day I'm getting more comfortable and feeling better about it. And Bush and Cato and Coach Pete do a great job of explaining things and helping us out through that process. And me and Hannah go back and forth on things, and Sermon and Yankoff and Dylan. So, it's a great group of guys in that room that help each other. So,
I was going to say, what is that relationship like? Because here you are all fighting each other for a starting job, but you're also all 5 teammates together and friends.
Yeah, that's you obviously you notice that and you recognize that, but it's anything you can do to make the team better. And I think we all realize that. And that's the worst part about being a quarterback is they can only play one guy. So. I don't like to talk about the competition just because I'm, great guys. We got a bunch of great guys and great coaching in the room, and whatever the coaches decide, that's what's going to happen. So I'm just looking forward to the rest of spring and summer and fall camp.
Did you develop a rapport with certain scout team pass catchers last year that now you're throwing to and might have to throw to with live bullets this
year?
Yeah,
there's certainly some of that. Some of those guys put on a show on the scout team this year, and they've shown great things with spring ball. So I had a little bit of that. I got to see some of the guys a little bit earlier on the scout team, and that was a pretty cool opportunity to be able to do.
How different is this offense versus the one that you ran at Georgia a couple years ago?
There's some similarities, differences, verbiage, and there's a lot of differences, but a lot of similarities. So it's kind of hard to decipher between the two.
How tough was last year sitting out and not getting to play on Saturdays, man?
Yeah, from a competitive standpoint, it was hard on me, but at the same time, I was more of a teammate than I worried less about myself and more about what the team wanted. So, I just kind of put that in the back of my mind and focus on anything I could do to get better, even though I couldn't play. So, I think I made the most of my opportunity, and I'm glad I had the opportunity.